around the world this week, my name is Wyatt Rhodes. Asian countries are giving dual citizens an ultimatum on nationality and loyalty. Japan is requiring these citizens to choose a permanent passport for one country by the age of 22. Statistics reveal that Asia is the most restrictive region regarding dual citizenship. To be exact, only 65 countries and territories in Asia permit dual citizenship. These countries are continuing to strengthen and reinforce these policies. This decision between which citizenship to choose leaves people feeling torn.
After passing in the Senate 50-49, President Joe Biden officially signed his $1.9 trillion COVID relief package into law on Thursday, March 11th. This major package includes direct payments of $1,400 to qualifying Americans. The bill also extends an unemployment boost of $300 per week until September and includes $20 billion for vaccines and $350 billion in state and local relief. After signing the bill, President Joe Biden gave a prime-time address seen by nearly 18 million people. President Biden said that a return to small gatherings might be possible by July 4th and set a goal to have every adult American eligible for vaccination by May 1st.
Hi, I'm Morgan Farinoff, here with your local news. One person died and another was rescued from her vehicle after high winds caused a large tree to collapse on two vehicles. The accident occurred next to a road in Lower Allen Township Sunday afternoon. A few Cedar Cliff students drove by the scene and saw many fire trucks as well as a vehicle with a, quote, completely shattered windshield driving away. Due to the accident, Lisburn Road was closed and power was temporarily knocked out in the area.
I'm Benjamin Yaga, and this week on Pop Culture. The Grammys are full of amazing moments. Harry and Billy opened the night perfectly, performing Watermelon Sugar and Everything I Wanted. Cardi B and Megan performed a semi-censored version of WAP. BTS was able to perform Dynamite all the way from South Korea. Beyonce made history, becoming the highest winning female artist of all time. Lastly, Taylor Swift won Album of the Year for Folklore.
I'm Sam Leeds, covering for Juliana Alvelo-Davies. And this is your science briefing. These are the national COVID numbers this week as of Wednesday, March 17th. Some European countries are putting the use of the AstraZeneca vaccine on hold as they are investigating possible links between it and blood clotting issues. The countries emphasize that they are taking this action out of an abundance of caution, and there is no evidence of causal link between the two. More news has developed regarding the long-term effects of coronavirus infection on the body. Nearly a third of all people who experienced long-term symptoms of COVID-19 did not present any symptoms during the first 10 days of their infection. As always, wear a mask, wash your hands, and stay healthy.
I'm Addison Klauser with this week's music segment. Opening night of the musical was last night. After 2 years of perfecting the spring show, Into the Woods, the cast and crew killed it during their first performance with a live audience. To honor the end of their journey, here are some rehearsal pictures, courtesy of Deb Gray. Congrats to everyone involved.
With the anniversary of March 13th this past weekend, we asked some students some life lessons they've learned a year spent at home and away from society. One student said, "It's okay to not always be okay, but you have to keep going because life is worth it." Another student said, "I went 2 months without Joey's Chicken Shack and it shook me to my core." Some students say that they didn't learn anything, but they lost some social skills. Finally, a student said, "Going without seeing your family and friends is really difficult and you shouldn't take it for granted." Stories like these show how life-changing this pandemic has been, and that so many of us have learned things about ourselves that we've never learned before.
Follow up on last week's student interviews regarding prom. It was posted on Families of the West Shore School District Facebook page that Dr. Stoltz announced at a board meeting that there will be no prom for either Redland or Cedar Cliff. Since Redland specifically was expected to have a prom, it came as a shock to many when Stoltz announced that all plans were to come to a halt, citing safety concerns. Some parents were outraged and discussed plans to either have a prom of their own or petition against the board. A few people have brought up that students having proms of their own would leave others out and potentially create more health safety concerns. Despite the oppositions, and though other schools in the area have confirmed their proms, for now, West Shore will have no dances for juniors or seniors. In other school announcements, Class of 2021 graduation plans were also announced last week. Cohorts A and B will be separated. Cedar Cliff Cohort A will have their graduation on Friday, June 4th, 2021 from 6:30 to 7:30. And Cohort B will have theirs the same day, but from 8:30 to 9:30. Red Lane will have their graduation the day before on a Thursday. Both schools will be using the West Shore Stadium and have their rain date on Saturday, June 5th. All graduations will be live streamed, which will be available to watch during and after the ceremony.
Thank you all so much for watching.
And as always, please follow our socials at the Cedar Cliff Post on Instagram and at CC_Post on Twitter.
Stay classy, Cedar Cliff.